Top of the morning,
Top of the
top of the
morning,
morning,
top
top of the
of
morning,
the
top
morning.
of the morning, top of the morning. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with your boy, man. As always, your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Joined by the pettiest man alive, Mr. P Kid, and of course, the man formerly known as Ringo J. Stefan, the Don. Bulls taking an L tonight. Something we haven't said in a while. The Bulls taking an L tonight, come up on the losing end of what we thought could have been a dub, could have been a good game for the Bulls behind Luka Doncic's 39th triple-double, 22 points, 14 boards, 14 assists, and actually on a bad shooting night. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, because we do talk Chicago Bulls every single game. We break this down every game. We do the live call every single game. Hit that like button, man. Let's get this thing cracking, because you know what? I'm not coming in here to overreact. And I know there's a lot of people that are coming in here to overreact. I'm here to be that calming voice for you. I'm here to be that calming voice for you. It's okay. It's okay. Who we got in here? MJ earlier. Some bad coaching tonight, and we couldn't make shots. Also between Zach and DeMar. Zach had to stop sitting there when he doesn't get a foul, and DeMar has to pass more. He keeps missing DJJ. It's okay. It's one game. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, kid, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about what we saw tonight, man. What'd you see tonight that you like? What'd you see tonight that you dislike?
I like Kobe White continuing the stretch. Efficient shooting. I think he was 5 for 9, 13 points off the bench.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's still keeping it clicking. I like it. I'm gonna give him his flowers while he's here. I'm gonna praise him when he's doing well. I'm gonna give it to him when he's not. So at this point, love the fact that he's still rocking with it.
Yeah.
I loved how the ball movement when Lonzo was absolutely in charge of the offense at times was flowing. That first half, we was flowing. We were in flow. What I don't like, 4 shots. Zach falls in love with that step back fadeaway 3 for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a nice highlight. He can absolutely hit it at times. But you fall in love with it too much. I mean, come on, dog. DeMar. Ball stick with DeMar a lot. It just does. Watch the game. And they hate, watch the game. The ball sticks. I don't like that. I don't like that. Vooch, very inconsistent. And getting beat on the same play several times.
Got beat
Very
on the same
inconsistent.
play a lot tonight.
Hmm?
Said got beat on the same play a lot tonight.
Same play. Same
Cleveland
play.
was wide open a lot
I
tonight.
think he smacked him twice back to back with them threes. I mean, come on. Right? But I also knew coming into this game that Dallas was on the street. I also knew that Luka was cooking, as he always does, but it's a little more controlled now, in my opinion. I knew that Brunson was cooking. And as a team, they're just how many oops did we see tonight executed? They had about 3 or 4 oops.
Yeah.
Right? So they're in as a team, they are at a point where they are in flow. They are gelling and they are absolutely taking off. They got to figure out what happens when KP comes back. Because it looks like they play better with one of them out of the lineup. Right? Which is a weird problem to have. I guess it's a good problem to have. So I don't know. But we were due for one. And it doesn't, to me, this doesn't surprise me. And at the same time, if you really look at the game, they just hit every last 3 down the stretch.
Man, hit at 5. What were they? They were 5 for 6 at one point in the fourth quarter, knocking down the 3 ball. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So it's a L. No one likes to take an L, but we're gonna hold this particular L. This is the first L after 9 straight W's. I'll take that.
No, for sure.
There's a lot I can nitpick on it, but guess what? They got Detroit coming up. I'm gonna be at that game on Tuesday. We'll see how it rock.
Absolutely. Steph, what'd you see that you like? What'd you see that you dislike, bro?
I don't want to be the person to say I told you so, but no, I'm just like, no, but
what did Miami do tonight?
We don't play.
Oh, what did Miami do last night?
Oh yeah, no, we beat the Phoenix Suns about 30.
Normally, if I throw just a general one out there, it's just like they kind of lost.
Nah, but honestly, it's just I didn't like that Vooch was getting beat on rotators all night. I mean, I think his main objective tonight was just to basically show on Cleveland, and he didn't do that at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit. He just looked dejected from that first missed layup from the start of the game. Honestly, they really didn't cook the Bulls on the glass like that, but it was just I want to say the others stepped up, like Shaq says, the others stepped up for Dallas tonight. You really didn't get that much production out of out of the Bulls bench. I mean, Jalen Brunson killed you. Dorian Finney-Smith put a couple in. The green dude off the bat, we got to figure out who that is. Um, but yeah, other than that, it was just that last fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't coaching. I mean, if you hot, you hot. Like
Yeah.
simple as that. So it's just one loss. I wouldn't overreact. The world is not over. Um, the sky is not falling, but they'll be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when you have a night where your stars shoot as poorly as they did tonight, and I'm gonna be honest with you, on shots they hit all the time. I will say that step back three, we may not like it, but it's a shot that Zach's kind of gotten good at. That elbow mid range that DeMar normally knocks down. Wasn't really knocking it down tonight. 9 for 16 for DeMar tonight. Not a poor shooting night, but not what you would expect from DeMar DeRozan from the mid range. You know what I'm saying? Missed some free throws there down the stretch that would have been big. I'm not tripping on what we saw tonight. I think that the biggest thing to me that's still a concern are the same things that have been a concern all the season. You're still at the top of the Eastern Conference. You still, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot easier to wipe my tears with best record in the Eastern Conference. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
Okay, so
lot easier. Like, oh, we're so down. Oh, we're number one. We're number one. It's okay.
can
It's okay, Pat.
can I add one quick question though? So, because I noticed that both of y'all talked about Zach Stepback. My question is, and I know you just said it, like he hits it all the time. It's a regular thing. Does it have to be like this is a regular thing, but I need to know when to dial this back, like when to take it and when not to like
Guess when it's a
do
bad shot.
this?
Guess when it's a
Because it's
bad
like
shot.
now, like yeah, I can hit it, but I'm just doing this unnecessarily. Like
This
kids
the
say,
thing.
just to get a highlight.
This is the thing. When is it a bad shot? Tonight. Wasn't a bad shot when he had 36 the other night. And it's a shot he takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a shot. It's not a shot that like. It's not like we can come into this game and be like, Zach, you were taking that shot unnecessarily. That's not a shot you normally take. One of my favorite clips of all time is Patrick Ewing coaching the one dude who's like, "Do you take that shot? Do you practice that shot? A one-legged fadeaway jump shot? Do you practice that? When did you practice that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite clips of all time. Zach practices that. I saw a clip literally today of him practicing that in the offseason. So like it's a lot of the one thing I will say is I love seeing this Bulls team when they have good ball movement, when Lonzo is more involved. We saw that a little bit tonight. We just saw the missed shots. Zach, when's the last time Zach went 7 for 21? And it's not like Zach wasn't attacking the bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was 7 for 21 and he's just taking those jab step fadeaway three-pointers. Zach LaVine is driving to the bucket and not getting the call there, maybe some questionable calls in the span of it, but they weren't giving it to Dallas either. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are misses. Those are misses I can live with. Because I'm not going to kill you when you miss them and praise you to the heavens when you make them. When we call out for Zach TV, when is it? When he drops a dunk on somebody or when he drops that step back fadeaway three-pointer in somebody's face. That's when Zach TV is time to tune in. By the way, we want to hear from you guys as well. Call into the show, man. 855-908-5668. The Contender phone lines are open. 855-908-5668. What you say? What you thinking, kid? You look like you had that look on your face.
No, I was waiting for the calls. We got some people I know lined in.
Let's
to
get it. We
call
got some
up.
people on the line, man. Let's go out to the 773, man. Y'all already know. First call of the day. What's going on, my boy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. There's some Bulls fans in here that need to be a little saved tonight, man, because you know they ready to end it all over the Bulls, man. I probably got to find a better way to say that before we get canceled.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Before we even go any further, I just wanted to say, man, I apologize for the last time. I wasn't directing it towards y'all or not, y'all or nothing. It's just somebody in the comment section had asked me, "Hey, why do I talk like this?" And I had to let them know. So
Oh
I'm
yeah, bro.
sorry if
Hey,
I made
listen,
y'all
Shay,
if
it's
I
all
made y'all
love
feel
here,
some
bro.
people.
It's all love here. Ringo and you share something in that aspect of it. We love that you call into the show. We know we love that you tune in, man. It's all love over here, my brother.
Hey, you a P1?
Hey, but back to the game. Hey, man, look, I understand that we gonna lose some games, but games like this, it kind of does piss you off a little bit, especially knowing that you was up double digits and that you probably could have pulled away
Yeah.
through certain points of the game. I understand. We gonna have some games we gonna lose this season, but at the same time, you got to win the games you're supposed to win, especially ones that you go up by double digits. And another thing, you gonna have to stop depending on DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. This is a game that I think that you should have used Nikola Vucevic a little bit more than you did, and I mean in terms of going into the post. You know what I'm saying? Like due to the fact that Maxi Kleber was playing the power forward spot and Dwight Powell was playing the center spot, you should have fed the ball into Vucevic a little bit more and played through him a little bit. And another thing, I feel like you know you really should this game really should teach you a lesson in terms of taking certain teams seriously. I think we got a little bit too relaxed on our part
Yeah.
because games like this where you're in it until the very end and you kind of lose, it kind of does piss you off a little bit. It kind of reminds you of the game in Houston. So I mean, I know we're gonna lose some games, but games like this, we really have to win, especially if we talk about when we become a championship team, especially since we're going against the Golden State Warriors, who just got Klay Thompson back, might I add, and we're gonna have to put our foot on a lot of these teams next, especially these mediocre teams. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Great call, Shay, as always, man. Appreciate you for calling in. And the one thing I will say, stay safe out there, all right, Shay? The one thing I will say
All
is
right,
even in the finals, if we make it to the finals, even in the Eastern Conference Finals, if we make it that far, you're going to play good teams. Sometimes good teams win. Sometimes good teams have a better game than you. The thing that we saw tonight that I don't like is maybe, and something that honestly probably won't be a problem. There was that defensive intensity dropped immediately when the bench came in. A rare moment, especially with Io DeSumo on the floor. A rare moment. But you absolutely saw where they were trying to score the ball to keep it going, and that's kind of where good Lord, Dallas started to come back. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that goes into that too is there's no double-digit lead that's safe. I think we talked about this on when do you feel comfortable with a double-digit lead or you should win this game in the modern NBA? I think we said 25.
There was
You know what
no
I'm saying?
there was no point in this game where I felt like we had it in the bag.
No, a 10
We
point
opened the
lead is not a
game down
game-winning lead.
10.
Well, we up
Yeah.
12.
Yeah,
Our
no,
let's
largest
see.
lead was 11.
they started on a 10-2 run. They started the game on a 10-2 run.
Yeah,
And
our largest lead on them was 11, and then they bounced right
Yeah,
back immediately and tied the game up practically by halftime, right? And so it's like at no point did any lead or any momentum we built was safe. Like
yeah.
it was never safe. This
yeah.
team came out to play. They came out the ball, and guess what? That's what they did.
I'm gonna say this too. I think we do gotta give credit to Jason Kidd because the minute that they subbed out Luka for that 5 minute stretch
Yeah.
when the Bulls were up 11, like nothing dropped off. He got them into their sets, was giving
Yeah.
them buckets.
Yeah.
I mean the ball moved practically just like it was when Luka was in the game. So you definitely got to give Jason Kidd and Jalen Brunson their credit on that. I mean, and it's like I said, in the midst of the game, this team was on a 5 game winning streak as well.
Yeah.
So it's like something had to give.
And I will say this. This is the interesting thing, right? We don't get I got to give credit to the Mavs because I've been confused all season. Then we get back to some of these calls. Brunson in the starting lineup should have been happy. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm sitting here watching the game, and I'm just like, why isn't he starting? Why isn't he starting right now? Why is it like I'm watching him come off the bench and absolutely dominate? It should have been happened. So it was. Hey, listen, as a
I'm gonna
fan
give
of
you a
basketball,
caveat right now. The 72-10 Bulls, which is oftentimes which is what people compare this team to right now, which is
wild.
it was a wild comparison.
Which is wild. Hey,
At
listen.
one point,
Hey, to put it in perspective, we would have to win. What is it? What's our no? We can't now. We're 11 now. We would
we
have had to
can't
win
tie.
every single game for the rest of the season.
Now
to
we
be
can
that
beat the
team.
90s. We can actually tie the 96 Bulls because
96
95-96
tie,
was
yeah.
72-10. 96-97 was 69-13.
Yeah,
Now
we can tie them.
still
Hey,
do
keep
that.
hope alive, baby.
It's improbable, but we can still do it, right? But even that team 72-10, they had stretches where they'd win 14 games in a row, then they lose two. They lose two back to back.
Yeah.
In particular, February 4th, 1996, they lost against the Denver Nuggets, who absolutely finished at the bottom of their conference, in the Phoenix Suns, back to back. Then they went on another 7-game win streak, take a L. 9-game win streak, take a L. Like, realistically, it's okay.
The only part that scares me at all, is the fact that your next game is Tuesday versus Dallas. I'm sorry, Detroit. Tuesday versus Detroit. And then after that, here comes the fire. We went through a schedule early. I don't know who made the Bulls schedule, but first off, your moms. And I'm gonna tell you why right here. Nets, Warriors, Celtics, Grizzlies, Cavs, Bucks, Magic, Thunder. Maybe you get a little break, but those are two scrappy teams. Raptors, Spurs, Trailblazers. It's not gonna be a cakewalk coming up for you. Now, Detroit, a little bit of a cakewalk. Don't tell Don Burr I said it, or maybe do. He might be in here. I don't really care. Detroit might be a cakewalk. But
is Jeremy Grant back?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant not back. That's a dub.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Still says out Kelly Olynyk. Jeremy Grant might actually no, he's still out with a thumb. So I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I will say there's some things that we've seen that you might want to get fixed by the trade deadline. But by no means am I in a panic tonight because the Bulls lost to the Dallas Mavericks, who, by the way, are on a 6-game win streak now. Good teams beat good teams. It's okay. Let's get to the phones, man. We're gonna have to. I feel like we're gonna have to keep some people positive tonight. Let's go, man. Let's go out to Angel out in the 312. He told us he was gonna call in. Now he actually did it. Angel, what's good?
What up? What up? Windy City Breeze, my favorite too, channel. God bless you guys a little bit. It's not much, but you know what I mean? A little something.
Hey,
you
man,
know
it
what I
means
mean?
a lot to us, bro. You don't even know, dog. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, I love this channel, y'all. Y'all for sure keeping me up tonight. But I'm gonna put it simple. I know we're blaming it on, you know what I mean, or who should be in. You know what I mean? The plays we should have got. I'm gonna go to the coaching staff here. I can literally count on my one hand how many offensive how many offensive fouls the Bulls actually put their body in. You know, they defensively they're good.
Yeah.
But to me, you know what I mean? What they're missing here is a person out there that's taking these offensive fouls. If you look, the Bulls don't get any. I think we went through a whole game today. I don't think there was one person that got a charge.
I don't mean to cut you off, Angel, but that guy's hurt.
Right, you're talking about Green, right?
Yeah, I'm saying. Would you honestly like to see Zach LaVine or like there's certain dudes that you want to see do that? I don't want to see my shooters do that.
Right. But the Bulls are not doing it at all, and the Bulls have a problem inside the paint when they cut it in. You know what I mean? If nobody's putting a body, it's contagious. Look at Golden State. Golden State's a finesse team, similar like the Bulls. They're outside, and you see from Steph Curry, all of them, they get in there and they get into that paint area and they take those charges. Because the thing is, I'm looking ahead in the future in the playoffs. We go back to a half court. You know what I mean? Kind of a half court kind of playing. You know what I mean? And if we were playing the Giannis's, we're playing the Embiids, if we don't have more people putting their body out there, taking these offensive charges, then you know what I mean? The slash to the rim, all you're going to be seeing is people's heads turning, them laying it up. You got to get somebody in there, put their body in there, at least one or two. You know what I mean? To set a tone. You know what I mean? To let them know that there's a possibility that, you know what I mean, if I come in here all crazy, you know what I mean, I got a body on me. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I feel you absolutely. I think
That's
that
good
guy's
stuff right there.
right now. I don't appreciate you for calling in as always, Angel. Appreciate you for tuning in and
Man,
showing love.
appreciate you, Angel.
Stay safe out there, bro. I think that guy's just out right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Carew. I don't know if we have. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if we have another one. But you know who you don't see taking charges that often? Name me how many charges Steph Curry is going to get. I bet you won't see Klay Thompson take a charge the rest of the year because they don't want him getting hurt. A charge means you have to fall down. A charge means you got to fall down. I don't want Steph Curry falling down if I'm a Golden State fan. You know, I don't mind taking a charge. Draymond Green, because he built that way. He's built for that. That like I would say Carew is that guy. Shout out to the Carew show. I don't know if we got another one. Maybe Io's been that guy, but Io's taken so much of the defensive responsibility for some of the top players on the other team that.
Now, speaking of some positivity, I want to jump into that real quick because Io has absolutely been balling on the defensive end. So that's one of the players who he's not afraid to take the shot. If you look at what Io was doing exactly what you wanted P. Will to do, but he just has a better offensive game and he's more equipped offensively. So around the same age too, I think so, right? Around the same age. So at this point, like
Io's older.
No,
Io's older.
Io's older than P. Will because he stayed 4 years in college.
Okay, cool, whatever.
P. Will just turned 20.
At this point, you know, Io's absolutely doing that. He's sticking Luka, giving him the fits when he was sticking Luka, right?
Yeah.
Luka he made Luka work. Luka still got his money, but he made Luka work. We saw that first half.
Luka honestly struggled shooting wise. You know what I'm saying? Luka got his money by getting everyone else involved.
8 for 23.
Yeah.
You know, so that at that point, guess what? Io made him work. Io had a very inefficient game from the shooting perspective.
Io and Lonzo. But to me, that's where you miss Caruso. You know what I'm saying? Like when Caruso's in there with Lonzo, you're not going to get the pass off to the guy that you think is going to make it a cakewalk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like how many times do we see tonight where Luka absolutely started something by diming up Hardaway cutting to the bucket, and then Hardaway kicks it out? That's the part you miss. Over 100 in the chat. Hit that like button for your boy, man. 100. Hit that like button for your boy. I love that we got mugs that in the chat that will absolutely call it out for us. Shout out to y'all.
Bro.
No, but I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Io has developed in such a way. As crazy as it is to say, the Bulls are set now. And if they don't move anything, at a minimum, if what happens continues, you've got your guard tandem of the future. Now, I don't know if it's going to go that way. Most NBA teams don't go that way. We haven't seen a team. Have we seen a team pass the torch like that since the Spurs? OKC, but OKC hasn't had that success continuously.
When you talking about in terms of guards or just passing the torch?
I'm just talking about in terms of teams. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spurs really passed the torch. It was David Robinson, and then the Admiral got hurt, and Tim Duncan came in. And then after Timmy came in, they added Tony. They added Mana. You know what I'm saying? That torch kept getting passed of 20, 30 years of success. We really talking about in 30 years before what we're seeing now. One bad season.
Lakers.
And that bad season got you Tim Duncan.
Lakers, Celtics.
Nah, Lakers were bad. Lakers were bad for 5 years before they got Bron.
No, we talk. Oh, you're right. You talking
4 years?
It was the year and a half that Kobe was out.
Year and a half that Kobe was out, and then it was Nick Young and them boys for like 3 years.
Yeah.
They drafted Zoe, they drafted Kuz, you know what I'm saying? That was bad.
It got bad.
We don't really see a lot of teams do that. So the possibility that you can do that is cool to see. I don't know if that will happen. Let's keep going to the phones, man. Let's go out to the 563. Going out to James. James, what's good?
Oh, man, what's going on, man?
Oh, you sound stressed tonight, my brother. Hey, dilly, bro. Pull up one.
Well. Damn. All I can say is that that tonight it was frustrating.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, our defense, granted, Caruso's out, but we've been playing with fire when it comes to our defense for a few games now.
Absolutely.
Like, we're letting teams score 117, 120, 115 on us the past few games. This was bound to happen. And then also, I just want to say, Luka Doncic might be one of the most crybaby-ass players in the NBA. Like, every damn time he's calling for a foul. Like, dude, relax. But also, I just want to say this, too. And I've been screaming. I was screaming at the TV. The pick and roll is what killed us. Now,
yes.
I don't know if you do this of every single possession, but when they see the pick and roll coming, instead of Vooch dropping down, sinking lower, and making Keebler look like the second coming of Dirk Nowitzki, why not just blitz and blitz the pick or trap Luka, get the ball out of his hands? I mean, if Keebler beats us, cool. If Hardaway beats us, cool. But that was the only way how Doncic was effective tonight, because we got in his head. Like, he didn't shoot the ball at all, but Vooch dropped down. Doncic goes through with the pick.
Yeah.
He's got all that. He's all the vision. He can pass the ball out. Like, dude, get the ball out their hands. And I'm pretty sure, Kyrie's, Brooklyn's of the world, they're gonna see that. And and it's just, and like teams they're paying attention now. Bulls have to understand that teams are going to play them now.
Yeah.
Like they watching them now. They on their radar. So they got to clean this stuff quick, because that pick and roll is going to hurt us. But other than that, man, frustrating loss.
No, I agree. Great call there, James. Appreciate you, man. It's okay. We'll be all right, my boy. Stay safe out there, all right, man?
Hey, Pat, your mic a little low.
You too.
You can't hear me? You got me?
You low.
It sound low?
Yeah, no, I can hear him.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. No.
I said the one thing about it is like the crazy thing about what he said is you see what worked for Dallas. Of course, other teams are going to see it, right? They're going to see the tape.
Yeah.
But guess who also watches the tape? The players
Us.
and the coaching staff.
Us.
So we watch the tape too, and we get a chance to make those adjustments. So at that point, like, did they exploit it today? Yeah. Did it kill us today? Yeah. Has it killed us before? Yeah. But what needs to happen now is our coaching staff going to say, all right, this is an issue that we need to address in practice. We need to address in certain things. We need to scheme for teams who do a lot of this and see who's preparing to do that against us. And then that's what happens there in the locker room and stuff like that. You allow those players to kind of, because they got to watch film. They got to film section.
And listen, who was the one part of the team we were praising while Billy was out? This coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? So, great call by James. Great call by you, kid. Like, I'm not worried about. Now, the one thing I will say, I didn't like the in-game adjustment on it. I think listen. I've praised Billy.
You seen an adjustment?
I said the in-game adjustment.
You seen the in-game adjustment on that?
No. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like the in-game adjustment.
There wasn't one.
Exactly. I didn't like. I didn't like the in-game adjustment to it, because how many times we saw it? What, 3-4 times in the first half, and then 3-4 times in the second. It was like, hey, Vooch. I don't know if it's coaching or I don't know, or if it's Vooch, but it's like, hey, listen, Kleber's pulling this thing. Play up.
Hey, that wasn't the most impressive thing that Dallas did to me. You know what the most impressive thing to me was? They ran a double at Zach and DeMar early.
They ran a double all game, basically.
Running that double, got them out of sorts. And it was hard for them to get to their spots and stuff like that. And sometimes, without going too far into it again, going down that rabbit hole, like, without trying to create the contact and stuff like that, which wasn't really working for Zach, he was kind of forced to take those long threes just because of how they were playing the defense. And it's actually a genius move, because realistically, you run that double at him you run a double at DeMar where he gets the ball. Yeah, he hit some of those shots. He had some Kobe-esque moves, but that's not DeMar's game.
Yeah.
The entire time, like I'm not expecting DeMar to split double teams and bank shots for the rest of the season on a consistent clip. Like if
Have we
he
really seen
evolves to
DeMar
that,
drive like
great.
that?
But do I expect it? Heck no.
Have we really seen DeMar drive like that? You know what I'm saying? We've seen DeMar
mean,
get to his spots and knock it down so much.
Mm.
I think too, the thing that they gotta show up when playoffs come around is just, I mean, it's like James said, like the pick and roll / pick and pop, like, I mean, and it was like this last season,
Yeah.
especially with it's gonna turn into a half court game, especially because it's gonna turn into a half court game. They gotta figure that out. They gotta figure that out
Yeah.
because I don't, like I said, I don't know if Boots was just uninterested tonight or what, but he just looked like he didn't have it. He looked like he didn't
Tough
have
shooting
it.
night. But I can't just say it's a tough shooting night for Vooch.
No, I'm not saying just as far as shooting. Like they made him defend Kleba, and he just didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was just idle. Like I get if you having a bad shooting night, but you at least gotta try. Like if I run this 4 or 5 times on you,
Yeah.
that just mean like, hey, you soft on D. We finna keep doing this because I just don't believe in you.
I feel you. Let's go back to the phones, man. We got 773 out here, man. Going out. Let's talk to him about these Bulls. What's going on, my boy?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we got you, my boy. How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. What's up, y'all? Hey, I just wanted to go ahead and call in and talk about the finals. I mean, really not even talk about the finals, but talk about how we gonna get to the finals. Damn, I got the replay in the background, but my bad. But not really. To be honest, I think the Bulls got a real good chance of making the finals, man.
Uh-huh.
Like if you think about it, we gotta get that number 1 seed. You gotta go out there every game and act like, you know what I'm saying, like it's the last game of the playoff. I mean, last game of the season, because we gotta get that number 1 seed.
Yeah.
We do that. If you start looking at the rankings, we got Brooklyn at number 2. I mean, Milwaukee at number 4 right now, but like they probably gonna outwin Miami if you start looking at the long run of the season. So let them beat up on each other in the second round. You know, we gonna go ahead and get the home court advantage throughout the playoffs. I mean, throughout the Eastern Conference if we get the number 1. So let them beat up on each other in the second round. Let them figure out, hey man, what seed do I want to be? Because I'm not trying to, at that point, they're not trying to see each other in the second round like they did last year.
Yeah.
They're gonna much rather let another team beat, you know, hopefully another team can knock them off before they have to see each other. If it be the Bulls, so be it. You know, but they don't want to see each other in the second round. Let them figure out their seeding, you know, and for the Bulls, it's like, hey, at that point, you got to go ahead and let the chips fall where they fall. You know, if you got to see Kyrie 4 times on your court rather than seeing him, you know, in Brooklyn, let it be that. Because Brooklyn and Milwaukee, they don't care about going on the Eastern Conference team court and beating them. They don't care about home court advantage. We need home court advantage more than they do. So if you let them go ahead and figure out what seeding that they want to be, hopefully for the best case scenario for the Bulls is that, yo, let them get 2 and 3. They see each other in the second round of the conference.
Yeah.
I mean second round of the playoffs. Excuse me, y'all. But you know what I'm saying. At that point, you got Miami, and if Miami get upset by the 5th seed at that point, go ahead and you go ahead and beat them with, you know what I'm saying, in 5 games. You fresh. Let you go ahead and see Brooklyn. This is gonna be the best chance that you got to beat Brooklyn or Milwaukee, who's defending champs. But if it shakes out that way, I think we got a good chance to make it the finals.
It's definitely gonna be interesting, my boy. It's definitely gonna be interesting. The one good thing about losing to Dallas is we won't have to see them unless they make the NBA Finals.
Dallas not gonna make it, man.
That's
I'm not worried about that, bro.
We don't
This
got to
little
see you unless you make the NBA
nothing.
Finals.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Stay safe out there, my boy. Hey, let's go out to Marv out in Dallas, man. Marv is quickly becoming a P1 of the show, man. Marv calling in every post game. Marv, what's good?
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey, man, just wanted to call in. I don't know if you guys remember. I told you we were going to have a tough time with this Dallas team. You know, they wanted us back, man. We beat them in Dallas.
Yeah.
And, you know, we beat them in Chicago. I'm in Dallas, so, you know, I'm catching it. I got all my partners calling me talking big time noise.
Right.
Oh, I thought I hung up. Yeah. I got I just finished getting off the phone with one of my partners. He talked all that noise. But when we beat Dallas in Chicago, I ain't hear from him. But typical Dallas fan. But all I'm going to say is this. Guys, it wasn't what we did. What we did is what we didn't do.
Yeah.
You look at the stats. DeRozan and Levine didn't have good games.
Yeah.
And without them having decent games on the road against somebody like Luka, we're gonna have problems. See, when Luka killed us with the dishes, they killed us on the threes today, guys. Dallas been shooting. If you look at their record, they done won 6 straight. They've been playing well. They beat Golden State in there too.
Yeah.
They've been playing well, and I knew this was gonna be a tough game. One good thing about it though, it's not in the East. It's not in our division. It's not even in our conference. If we're gonna lose one, we can lose this one. Now, we do need to get a little better. Now, we're missing 2 key cogs in his games in Green and Caruso against this kind of team because Luka's a handful, fellas. He's damn good, man.
Yeah.
But let's not get too down on the Bulls. We can lose one. We wasn't going 82-0. You know, let's keep winning, keep plugging along. I think we'll be all right. I know it's kind of tough to take a loss, but hey, like I told you guys earlier, I'm calling in win or lose. And I really feel if we're going to lose one, let's lose it in the West. Let's come on back and do our business in the East.
Absolutely, Marv. Absolutely. Appreciate your call, man. Stay safe out there, all right, my boy. Hey, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it this week. It's all right, man.
Oh, yeah, you know, man, I'm catching it down there. And I answer the phone. These guys call me like crazy. I finally went left on one of them and told them, you ain't called me when y'all lost in Chicago. Oh, we didn't know we lost in Chicago. Yeah, I know you didn't know you lost in Chicago. But I ain't going to sweat them. They do the same thing down here like for the Cowboys. So it's the same old thing, you know.
Hey,
that's how it is.
Hey, that's all right, man. Keep your head up, my boy. Stay safe out there, all right, man?
All right. Y'all have a good show, man.
Have a good one, man. Another great call from Marv, man. Marv got to be calling in with bullet points at this point. He's got to have an outline. It's one of the best calls. He's one of the best callers we got. He come through. He like, all right, let me break this down for you. Point. I'll see y'all later.
It's a lot of things we can sit there and hold our hat and tip our hats to the Dallas Mavericks for. They absolutely came out with a good game plan. They shot well. The way they shot the three ball, we'd have to have a really, really good, like we'd have to shoot 53% from 3 to match their energy.
Yeah.
That's how well they shot today. That don't happen often, dog. Like it just doesn't. As a team, that doesn't happen. So they had a nice run. They had a really nice run. There's not much that we need to really get bogged down on. I am actually going to sit here and let you all continue the rest of this. I know you got some calls later. I'm going to tune out. I'm going to still be listening in. I guess I got some things I got to run and do. I'll see you all in the morning, all right?
Hey, stay safe out there, my boy. You know you're going to see me and P Kid on the morning breeze, man. 6 to 9. Hey, Ringo, if you ever want to wake up early, man, pull up on the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, man.
Hey, you got to be up early, my boy.
I got you.
Hey,
you
look confident there. Hey, kid, look at him. Kid, look at him.
Hey, dog. Let me let you know right now. It ain't sweet. I thought it was gonna be sweet. It ain't sweet. That one to be kicking my behind.
My coffee mug is here, bro.
Okay. Hey, listen. How about this? I'll see you in the morning.
I see you in the morning. I was just about to say it. You got to be on here by about 5:30, my boy. Yeah, Kid don't be on here by 5:30, but I like to have mugs on there by 5:30. Kid pull up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all don't see the behind the scenes. I be sweating a little bit. Kid pull up at 5:59 and 30 seconds. He be like, "You ready?" Dog, no, wait a minute. What are we talking about right now?
You send out the text message. You send out the text message, say we're going to talk about. I bet that's what we're going to talk about. I know what we're going to talk about. Cool. Hey, I'm making my tea. I'm getting everything ready. I got to sit in this chair because for me, it's around 8:15. I got to roll. I'm going to sit in this chair for 2.5 hours, same way we do now. I bet. That's what we're going to do. What else we talking about before 5:59? Hey, in the morning, I really don't want to talk. So it's like, what are we talking about besides that, dog? My mic work? Is my camera good? Camera look the same? I bet. Click the button. Let's go.
Hit the button. Let's go.
Hey, shout out the kid for coming back, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. That's pretty much it for us,
Hey,
man.
you send a link, I'll be there.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Hey, bet. I see you in the morning, Ringo. I see you in the morning.
You send a
I
link, I'll
see
be
you in the
there.
morning. We'll see if you be there, my boy. You know what I'm saying? But no, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. It's not a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot to talk about with this game tonight. Bulls took the L. They did. I'm not gonna come here and act like I'm overly concerned about taking this L. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not an L where it's like I saw overwhelmingly glaring problems that the Bulls have and have had all year. Tonight is an L that I saw that, yes, the Bulls absolutely lost. It was a loss that I think the Bulls could have won. It was a loss that I think the Bulls are going to need later in the year. But it's a loss in the West Coast.
Hey, and the thing is too, because I forgot who that was that got in that talked about the finals. Like the thing that he said about positioning.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be crucial because I mean, if you look at it like everybody want to get on me about Miami. We got the season series on the Bulls already.
Yeah.
We got the season series on Milwaukee already. We get one more against the Nets. I mean, hey, ain't no telling. Like positioning it will be crucial.
Yeah.
Coming down the stretch. So I mean, it's just one game for right now, but the Bulls will be straight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Hey, listen, if y'all want to cop some of that new merch that we got out, man, check out twcbreeze.com, man. I appreciate y'all for showing so much love to the channel. As always, man, it's your boy, Pat the Designer. The pettiest man alive already dipped out, but I'm joined by my man, the man formerly known as Ringo J. Stefan Don. If y'all ain't done so, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We will see y'all bright and early. I don't know if we'll see Steph, but
I'm gonna be watch me show up tomorrow.
Me and Paris will at a minimum be. Hey, listen, Paris ain't been here every morning either. I ain't gonna lie to you. P Kid be sleeping in some mornings. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m., we will be live for the morning show, not only here, but also on the Contender. So if you can't just sit here and watch YouTube in the morning, you can also go listen to it as well. I appreciate the love you guys have shown. I appreciate all the support. We'll see y'all on the next one, man. Bulls play again on the 11th versus who we play on the 11th? We play Detroit. Dub. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.